سلام بر دوستان عزیز، خوش اومدید به قسمت 13 کینگدام کام دلیورنسمون. بعد از اینکه نباکو برگشتیم و کلی چیز مشکوک پیدا کردیم، بریم به لورد وامبرگوف بگیم که ببینیم نظر اون چیه. بزنید بریم. خب کار خاصی که نداریم، یه دستش بریم پیش آهنگری چیزی جنسامونو بفروشیم دیگه. دوستان رفتیم تو شهر، جنسامونو فروختیم، یه ذره معجونینا ساختیم، فروختیم، کتاب شیمی خوندیم. کلا شب نمیشد بریم با وامبرگوف حرف بزنیم چون خواب الان صبح روز بعده و میخوایم بریم با برگوف حرف بزنیم.
Let's go and see Lord von Berghoff.
It's taken you so long to arrive. I just hope Lord von Berghoff hasn't forgotten he even sent us on a mission. Fucking hell, Henry. Dealings with noblemen, especially ones like von Berghoff, aren't to be taken lightly. You can't keep him waiting like some kind of stable boy.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I don't want an apology. I want you to start being serious. We won't win over von Berghoff like this. Follow me.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry?
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Although, I have to admit I expected you somewhat sooner.
My apologies, sir. The delay was my fault. But I assure you you'll understand once you hear us out.
Ah. Now you have piqued my curiosity, I must admit. Now let's get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Jaromir? How many of his men can I count on?
First of all, Sir Jaromir sends his respectful greetings, sir. And he says he will pray for your good health. He was most troubled by the news about the ambush on your company. He promised 2 armored horsemen and 3 infantry bowmen. Nevertheless, while I was negotiating with him, Henry took a look around the fortress and became somewhat suspicious.
Very suspicious, sir.
I'm listening.
There are lots of horses stabled outside Nebakov. Suspiciously many. More almost than at the Semin stud, I'd say.
That's true. I noticed that as well. So Jaromir has a regular army of horses there.
And they can't explain where they got the horses from. Everyone had a different story. And when I asked about it, they got all flustered.
Even Nabak himself, actually. He got quite twitchy when I asked about it.
Well, well. Strange indeed. It seems that something fishy really is going on. It is good that you are so observant, gentlemen. Is that all?
I spoke to one of the villagers. He said there's a large band of mercenaries at Nebakov now, and they often ride out into the countryside.
Yes. Nabak hired mercenaries to protect the fortress. I spoke to him about them.
So Jaromir has hired mercenaries to protect the fortress? But he only sends me 5 men?
یارامیر مزدور استخدام کرده ولی فقط برای من 5 تا سرباز میفرسته.
I was scared to death of those mercenaries. He would only talk to me in secret.
Well, Henry, you have convinced me. It seems something serious is going on at Nebakov. And we will have to get to the bottom of it, which we might be able to do surprisingly soon, with a bit of luck. Because we haven't been idle either. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And? Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say unclean work fits only for an executioner. And it seems we don't have one here. So they just beat him a little. But the bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Damn!
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. He's most likely from the same band that attacked you. I don't know what you think about such superstitions. Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of him, I will not hold you there. Make him tell you where his gang hides out, and I will be in your debt. And if someone in the region is helping them, I want to know who.
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I've a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and superstitions mean nothing to me.
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret the day he took up arms against us.
بازجویی اوکی ولی شکنجه نه.
Well, we'll interrogate him, sir. But I confess torture is as distasteful for me as it is for your men.
I thought you would want to settle scores for the ambush.
Have you forgotten what they did to Oates and the others? What they put us through?
No, I haven't. But I'm a Christian, and I won't lower myself to their level. We'll get it out of him without torture.
We shall see about that. But who knows? Maybe you will have more success than my men. You have already surprised me once or twice, so I'm interested to see if you can do it again. And if not, I shall just hang the bastard. As a warning to the others. Nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, did you notice anything suspicious on my estate while I was away? Something that might put us on the trail of those scoundrels, say.
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you were away, I spent my time, hunting. And after that, I was a guest in your cellars.
That's true. And you, Henry?
آره عشایر شوالیه ها سمین قاتلی هم که میخواست پبلنا رو بکشه از همه مربوطتر به نظرم سمینه.
A strange thing happened. Young Semi rushed off from his own wedding as soon as the ceremony was over. He left his bride there on their wedding night. The poor girl was devastated.
Interesting. That was around the time your company was attacked, was it not?
You are right. That is truly strange coincidence. Young Olda. I don't like where this is going. But we have to uncover the truth. I hope the answers are waiting for us below. In the dungeon. Now, to more pleasant business. My personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as Black Bartosz, came back from Prague with me. An outstanding swordsman, among other things. So if you want to take your mind off things or fancy some training, as my esteemed guest, he will be at your service. You will most likely find him at the sword-fighting arena in the outer fortifications. For you, Henry, he will have a gift from my personal armory as a token of my gratitude for your services.
Thank you, sir.
Lord Bartosz. Bartosz سیاه. کجا میری آجا؟
What do you think about it?
Are you talking about the torturing?
What else? Seems to me you were all too willing to do that dirty work.
What was I supposed to do? It was a goodwill gesture. What's more, we finally have a chance to put the screws on someone who at least has some answers. You know how they say the ends justify the means? That applies exactly to our situation. Like I said, if we can manage it without torturing, all the better. But on the other hand, those fuckers had no mercy either.
I don't have a good feeling about it.
Look at it another way. We're doing von Bergov a favor by doing this. You know what that means, right? He'll be indebted to us. And maybe we'll come to terms with him. It's worth a try.
سربازای خود یارو نخواستن این کارو بکنن.
Even his men refuse to do it.
Look, if we're really convincing, he might get scared and start singing without any, you know, nasty stuff. But if not...
I don't even know how to torture properly.
I don't even know how to torture badly. For things like that, nobles have minions.
Only now the minions are us.
True. Come on. Let's get it over with as quickly as we can. Torturing people. What have I got myself into?
چه وضعی انداختم خودمو. یه عطر بزنم. عطر همیشه جوابه. کاریزما شد 26. خوردنی چی؟ خوردنی نداریم. مریگولد چی میده؟ سیویر شنپس هم به اون همه چی میده. یه سیویر شنپس هم بخورم. زورمون بیشتر میشه. استرنگتینمون میره بالا. یارو میگار خزمون. بریم. میتونیم قانونش کنیم. تا 8 دقیقه این تاثیر این دارو رو.
It's up to us again.
بله. دقیقاً دیگه به ما بستگی داره. میتونیم از این حرف بکشیم ببینیم چی. درها رو پشتیم پاش رسیدیم اونجا میخوردم. چقدر راه هست. دو دیگه آقا پیر شدیم. اینجاست زندان. اینجاست. نه اینه. اینجا شبیه زندان هست ولی خب رفت.
What's God be with you?
بریم تو.
You blood? Did the last two get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I still won't tell you anything.
Lord von Bergov thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all three of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you, if you're not guards?
That's none of your concern now. You'll die today anyway.
So, you can talk too, eh? Tough fella.
Not just talk. He's good with the screws.
Yeah. Is yapping all you're good for?
You know what? Let's try it the easy way. If you tell us what we want to know, nothing will happen to you.
Fuck off, bastard!
This is going nowhere. You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongues and shove them up your arse, you whoreson traitor!
این نگاه بندازیم حالا بترسونیمش. میبینی اینا؟
They won't fit me, but they might fit you. Should we try?
یه توی من جا نمیشم ولی تو جا میشه.
Just spare me the jokes, please.
رول کن دیگه آجا. سیفته.
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse. Understand?
I'm not saying anything. Do as you will.
Someone must be in charge of everything. I want to know who.
Fuck off!
آی بابا. قهرمان بازی در نیار.
Your leader. Who is he? You think you can impress him, do you? By how heroic and tough you are, it'll be all the same to him anyway. as you well know.
Spit it out. Who is it?
All right. Look, I was surprised when I first saw him. Never in my life would I have thought a blacksmith could do such big things. We're led by the blacksmith from Takov. Radovan. What? I'm serious.
No, I know him quite well. He's his own man, sure enough. But a leader of bandits? Nah, not in his nature.
Very droll, that was. Now let's be serious, shall we?
If you act sensibly, I'll put a word in for you with Lord von Berghoff.
Well, I suppose that can't hurt. Fuck! I don't know him personally.
Say his name.
They call him Jan. But that's all I know. For fuck's sake!
Is there a man among you they call Istvan?
He's with your...
Don't you dare say anything about my family. Do you know him or not?
I don't know him, you whoreson.
There's no point in denying it. We know Istvan well.
A bit too well, I'd say.
Look, I'll tell you about him, but only because he's odd anyway.
Finally, something we can agree on.
How do you mean, odd?
He seemed lily-livered to me. A coward. He avoids combat like the devil does crosses.
Does he have a special sword?
What special sword? Dobradilla.
Henry!
Does he or doesn't he?
I don't know about any fucking sword!
To hell with you.
پس ایشوانتوف هم با ایناست. پس یعنی اینکه اینا طرف زیگموندن. کسی تو منطقه داره بهتون کمک میکنه.
Somebody in the region must be helping you.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing. Go and crawl back to your von Berghoff.
You must tell me. You'd never figure anything out like this by yourself. Someone is clearly leading you. Who?
Go to hell!
But you will.
ابزار برداریم بترسونیمش. ببینیم شل میکنه یا نه. میخوام عذابت بدم.
Go to hell! For Christ's sake!
بد میشه واسدا.
You must enjoy having your skin peeled off with pincers, eh? Otherwise you'd have spoken up. Don't worry. I'll give you that pleasure.
Jesus Christ, isn't that a bit much?
Do what you like to me, you depraved pig!
What can we do with him?
I reckon you leave us no other choice.
شانسی برامون نمیذاری. نمیخوام اذیتت کنم ولی
I don't want to torture you, but I will. If you don't give me something I can use right now, you're in for terrible pain. I don't want to do it. I truly don't. But you know we have to bring von Berghoff some answers.
Kurva!
The name! Say the name!
Older! Semi!
The groom! That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others? Once von Berghoff finds out...
All hell will break loose! But the people from the fortress are innocent! They know nothing!
Gnarly! Good Lord!
If you tell him, their blood will be on your hands!
Von Berghoff isn't a madman. He'll meet justice out fairly.
My ass!
داره سخت میشه تصمیم گیری الان. Tell me more about your leader.
Why would some mercenary from God knows where want to kill Otto von Berghoff? It doesn't add up. Someone must be supporting him.
Your ma gives all kinds of support every night.
بابا کی داره اینا رو پشتیبانی میکنه؟
You should start behaving reasonably, or it'll truly end badly.
Badly for you! You'll swing on the gallows, bastards!
کل کن آقا. اش با ترسوندن میشه کار در آورد. نمیخوام عذابش بدم. واقعا نمیخوام عذابش بدم.
Let's try something else.
فهمید دیگه، فکر کنم داریم هی نقش بازی میکنیم.
Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck! That was you! I knew I saw you somewhere before, and I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn monsters! My innocent men!
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Berghoff's side deserve to die.
ما طرفش نیستیم.
But we're not on von Berghoff's side. We came to him to negotiate an end to this senseless war. Only your damn band of outlaws put a stop to that.
Ha! A likely story.
There's no point in explaining anything to this numbskull. A firm hand is all he understands.
بزن تو صورتش.
They were our friends.
You filth.
What? Satisfied now?
Nah, you're not worth the effort. I think the interrogation is over.
We'll see what Lord von Berghoff has to say about it.
Go to hell! And von Berghoff too. I pray someone will send you there. Soon.
How do you feel?
Well, it's not a pleasant feeling. But I'm glad that in the end we didn't have to, you know...
He told us something, didn't he?
That there's some fella called Jan in charge, and that bastard Istvan has joined them. But what he came out with in the end about that Semine being an ally, I just can't understand it. Why, for God's sake, has Semine turned against von Berghoff? It's open rebellion.
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it? Old Semine, Gnarly.
I hope they're innocent, but either way, it looks like a terrible mess.
واقعا اینجا باید تصمیم بگیریم. من یه ذره فکر کنم خدا وکیلی. آقا ببین ایشوانتوف با ایناست. توی یکش ایشوانتوف یه گنگی داشت که داشت مردم ما رو توی منطقه میزد، همین کارهایی که اینا میکنن رو میکرد و طرف زیگموند بود ایشوانتوف، یعنی اون پادشاهی که ما نمیخوایمش. الان هم ایشوانتوف با ایناست، ولی کل این منطقه خود وامبرگوف هم طرف زیگمونده. ما اومدیم باهاش صلح کنیم، بگیم آقا بیخیال زیگموند شو، یه رازیش کنیم بیاریمش طرف خودمون. الان چون ایشوانتوف طرف ایناست، یعنی این شورشی ها طرف زیگموندن، وامبرگوف هم طرف زیگمونده. خب عجیبه، یه جای کار میلنگه، یه جای کار نمیخونه که اینا چرا پس دارن با هم میجنگن. اگه ایشوانتوف بینشون نبود میگفتیم اینا طرف مثلا ونسلس هن، این شورشی ها مردمی هن که ونسلس رو دوست دارن، ولی چون ایشوانتوف بینشونه بو میاد قضیه. من میگم سمین رو بگیم سمین رو.
There's nothing to be done. We must tell von Berghoff what's really going on with Semmin.
حداقل با سمین رفیق میشیم، میاریمش طرف.
Either way, we should go and see him as soon as possible and not drag things out. He's surely already waiting for us impatiently.
وامبرگو بتونیم راضی کنیم بیاد طرف خودمون، کار در میاد.
Careful.
در رو میبندی. دوستان حاج آقا خواب بود، مجبور شدیم بریم چیز کنیم، یکم وقت بگذرونیم بیدار شم، دارم استفاده کنیم که بافاش رومون بیفته.
You smell like
کجایی؟ بیدار شدی دیگه ایشالله الان. آره سر داشت.
I bring news from the torture chamber.
Excellent. I will send for Burgrave Hashek. I want him to hear it too.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
The prisoner confirmed that Istvan Toth is with them.
Ah. That man in black armor, yes? I remember you mentioned him.
Precisely. Black armor. As black as his soul.
I understand you don't like him. But he's only one man. I'm more interested in that pack as a whole.
کل جمع علاقه داری. بگیم یا نگیم؟ بگیم.
We got confirmation of what I already told you, sir. Older Semain is in league with those bandits. And he left his wedding so he could ambush you.
That man. I will make him pay for that. And what of his father? And the people in the fortress? Have they been covering for him all this time?
I don't think so. His disappearance from the wedding wouldn't have caused such a fuss, in that case. Old Semain was quite jarred by it. If he'd known in advance, he'd have acted differently.
That sounds likely. Very well then.
That's all we found out.
Very well then. In any event, the die has been cast. Hashek, get your men ready. You will go to Semin and deal with that traitor.
He won't escape punishment, sir. Lord Capon, Henry. We'll meet in the late afternoon by the stables in the upper courtyard. We won't wait for laggards, so be there on time.
Allah.
Should we ride out for Semain?
Wait! We still have to wait for Hashek. We're not going to go there alone. Old Bergov is taking this all a bit too seriously, don't you think?
Are you surprised? He only got out of that ambush alive by a hair's breadth.
Well, so did we. I'm going to go to the stables and wait there for our departure. Come with me if you want.
All right. I'll wait with you.
There you are. Can we get going?
I'm ready.
I'm always ready. As many a wench will tell you.
So mount up and we'll ride out. The rest of the company will join us on the way.
You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around on other people's property. You'll pay up and show me whether you stole anything. Otherwise, we'll deal with your unruliness in the pillory.
چی شده؟ کاری نکردم. میتونیم با هم میدونی من کیم؟
All of this. You're keeping me from an important mission. You'll have to answer to the nobility for this.
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about
باگ
this.
شده ولی فکر کنم یه سرباز بهمون گیر داده. این جوابش دادم. اسمم گفت. بریم.
He's
a
a good horse.
درسته بریم دم استم. کجان مگه؟ دارن میرن.
Quick.
بریم برسیم بهشون. شد یارو سربازه به اون گره فقط افتادم. دارن میرن
Go.
آیسید منم بیا. رسیدم.
You and Lord Capon have already been descending.
Quick.
آیستا.
You and Lord Capon have already been to Semi, haven't you?
قبلا بودم آره.
Aye. In fact, I'd say I know my way around there pretty well. Why?
It's good to know the place you're going to when there could be trouble, knowing its strengths and weaknesses. Number of men, hiding places. So, I'll be counting on you if things go wrong there.
نقاط ضعف و قوت اینجا رو میشناسید.
I don't believe old Semi has joined the bandits.
ولی نمیدونیم چرا سمین جزو دل دزدا شده.
I'm fed up with the way you have to keep looking over your shoulder because you never know who's going to sneak up on you.
God's truth. The worst of it is, these days you can't even trust the people around you.
Can I ask
هنری گفت خسته شدم انقدر
what actually happened when they ambushed you?
You don't even want to know, boy.
I need to
میشه
know.
در مورد روزی که بهتون حمله
They ambushed us as well.
نمیخوای بدونی.
We've got a score to settle with them too.
حسابی داریم باید باشون یکی کنیم.
I don't want to talk
گفتم
about
که
it.
نمیخوام در موردش حرف بزنم.
Maybe we'll learn
اگه
something
بهم
that will help
بگی
us.
شاید یه چیزی بفهمم که کمکمون
I
کنه.
suppose you're right.
در راستی
Even if it is an
با اینکه
unpleasant
خاطره
memory.
بدیه.
Trust me. I know what you're talking about.
میدونم در
I'll
موردش
tell it
حرف
to you
بزنم.
like this, boy.
بهت میگم پسر
I'm an
جون.
old
من سرباز قدیمی ام.
I've seen a thing or two.
4-5 تا پیرم پاره کردم ولی واقعا اون یه قتل عام
They
بودش.
ambushed us from hiding. There was a terrible
حمله کردن
explosion,
بهمون.
smoke everywhere.
دود
and
همه
they
جا
showered us
بود.
with crossbow
بهمون
bolts
تیر
and God
میزدن
knows
با
what else.
کمون و خدا میدونه دیگه چی میبردش.
I don't know what kind of devil it
نمیدونم
was,
چه کوفتی
but
بود
all
ولی خب
manner of confusion broke
همه
out among our
گیج
men.
شده بودن و
They
همه
took
ترسیده
advantage
بودن.
and spared no man.
برتری
They
گرفتن و
killed
هیچ
his
کسی هم
lordship's
نذاشتن
field
بمونه.
surgeon and even a maid servant on
جراحمون
the
رو
cart.
کشتن
But the worst thing is,
و
they killed young Master Albert,
خدمتکارا رو.
Sir Otto's page.
آلارت هم کشتن. پادو اوتو رو هم کشتن.
Sorry to hear that.
He
ناراحت هم
protected
که
Lord
نشدم.
von Burgo with his own body
پادوه
like a true knight.
خرید خودش رو
Saved him.
فدا کرد که برگو رو
Paid
نجات
the
بده.
price himself.
واقعا یه شمالی
Everyone
بود.
has such metal.
هر کسی همچین روحیه‌ای نداره.
Others would have shit themselves
آره
in his
بقیه
place.
میرینن به
Only
خودشون این
he was the
وضعیت.
son of a
اون
respectable
واقعا
family. And
فرزند
now Lord von
خانواده
Burgo will
محترم
have
بود.
to tell his father.
حالا برگو
How
هم
did
باید
you
به
manage to
پدرش
escape?
بگه. چجوری
After the
فرار
initial
کردی؟
chaos, I managed to get a few
بعد
men
از اون
together
درگیری
and fight
تونستم
back.
چند
We
نفر از
had
سربازا
better
رو جمع
armor,
کنم و
gained a bit of
بجنگیم.
advantage.
زرهامون بهتر بود
Just
و
like that.
برتری داشتیم. بعد اونا فرار کردن. همین آره عجیب بود ولی به نظر میاد همین که برتری سورپرایز از دست دادن دیگه عقب نشینی
Maybe they
کردن.
were going for von Burgo and his captain and thought they were
دارن
dead.
فکر میکردن که ما مردیم و داشتن میرفتن دنبال
were on the ground.
برگو.
Yeah, there's something to that.
منطقیه.
What about the prisoner?
چی؟
We wounded him in the leg, so he
پاشو
was
زخمی
unable to flee
کردیم
with
و
the others.
نتونست
He
فرار
hid in
کنه.
the woods, but he didn't get far.
رفت تو
They
جنگل
left him
قایم
there.
شد.
Didn't care about
ولش
their
کرده
own
بودن.
people.
حتی به سربازا
Would you
خودشون
recognize
اهمیت
any of them?
نمیدن.
Damn right I would. They were
کاش
masked.
میتونستم شناساییشون
If I see
کنم.
some
همشون ماسک
bastards
داشتن. خب دیگه رسیدیم. آی دهنم کف.
Open the gates! The Lord Burgoff's emissaries!
من نمیدونم تو طرف ونسلسی یا زیگزموندی. ماشینو بفهمم. الان این دوزا طرف ونسلسن یعنی خب اگه به طرف ونسلسن ایشمانتوف لاشون چیکار میکنه؟ اگه طرف زیگموندن چرا دارن برگو با اذیت میکنن؟
It's about time you also let us in.
Welcome, Hashek. To what do I owe this somewhat late visit, gentlemen?
Such a hearty welcome. Surely you wouldn't be angry at the Burgrave of Trotsky for merely passing by.
Certainly not. Be my guest.
Just passing by, eh? I don't suppose it's lodgings for the night you're after, gents.
You're right about that. You can stuff your lodgings. I'm interested in that youngster of yours. Where's Older? Are you hiding him?
What do you mean, Hashek?
Don't play games with me. We know everything. He helped ambush Lord von Burgo's company. So where is he?
My Older? But that's
a serious accusation, Hashek. Unless you've got evidence, I'd advise you and your whole company to ride back to Trotsky on the double. You two, what's the meaning of this?
Let's talk it over calmly. Maybe it's just a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding my arse. Just look at him. He knows very well what this is about.
You should tell us what you know, sir. For your own good.
Come on, spit it out. Where are you hiding him?
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Do I have to turn this place upside down? Stop bullshitting me.
How dare you?
I withdraw my offer of hospitality. Leave, knights. We're finished here.
You're the one who's finished if you don't get your head around what's going on here. In the name of Sir Otto of Burgo, I'm giving you your last chance. Talk!
My God, he may be hot-headed, but he never killed anyone.
Sir, no.
He's my only son, Hashek. I'll tell you where you can find that damned band. But don't take my Older from me.
Where the fuck do you think we are? In some market where you can bargain with me? Your son helped murder my people. And you expect me to let him go? Hand him over, or this place will be reduced to ashes.
Hashek, you can't do that.
Can't? As you think Lord von Burgo can be betrayed by his very own subjects. So, what'll it be, old man? Will you start cooperating? Or would you rather taste my wrath?
You're going too far. Leave your anger aside. We have to keep a cool head.
I'm sure we can sort it out another way. We'll arrest Older and take him before Lord von Burgo at Trotsky.
Lord von Burgo won't waste words with such rabble. You've had plenty of chances to hand him over to us peacefully, and you haven't. Your mistake. Older won't pass through the gate of this fortress alive, nor anyone who stands in my way.
Easy, Hashek. No one's standing in your way. You better listen to him, Lord Semming. This is a serious matter.
Do you not understand me? If you had a son, you wouldn't hand him over to the executioner either.
Keep resisting me, and I can promise he'll never make it to the executioner.
If you try anything, Hashek, I swear.
Shut your mouth, Gnarly. Everyone who's with those bandits is a vile traitor. And everyone helping them as well.
Hashek, don't overdo it. Older deserves a fair trial, not a blood feud on his entire family.
That's true. Maybe they didn't even know about it.
You surely don't believe them, do you? I'm going to burn down this nest of vipers. And if anyone tries to stop me, I'll make no distinction between you and them. Well then, which side are you on?
We're on your side.
Naturally. But surely we don't have to be so harsh.
Their silence is just as good for me as an admission of guilt.
Burgrave Hashek is right, Lord Semming. Your son has committed a serious crime.
And he has to pay for his deeds. If you're innocent in this, stop resisting.
So be it. Do what you must, Hashek. I will not hand Older over to you willingly.
You've just signed your own death warrant, old man. At them! Smash these treacherous swine, and spare no one!
Protect his lordship!
To arms!
Oh!
بابا دعواش
Go to hell!
I'm sure.
Come on,
Don't spare him! Nice!
ببینم هیچ که من تک به تک نمیرم کمترن بدبخت منو بزن من اینجا دیوانه شدی رست صدا انقدر کم شد
They were traitors, obstructing justice. We'll search this place and find that older.
اولدا رو پیدا میکنم نه پیرمردا
This wasn't right.
What do you fucking mean wasn't right? An eye for an eye. Turn the whole fortress inside out and bring me that treacherous swine immediately.
And what should we do with the other people?
Do whatever you want with them. If Older hears them screaming, maybe he'll come out by himself.
You can't do this!
That wasn't the plan. We didn't come here to murder. We were just supposed to...
Once von Berghoff hears of this, you'll see!
I'll do whatever the fuck I want and you'll obey. That's an order.
Yes, sir. Did you hear?
And don't even think of getting in my way.
وحشیه یه توی قلعه رو بگرد و اولا رو پیدا کن جون میده قلعه اینجا خفش میکنم کجای اولا یارو خانه دیگه مکنس رو پشت خونشون میفته گردن ما روغ نمیگفت
I hope I find him before Hashek's men do.
امیدوارم اینجاست
Stop! Not another step!
So you were hiding here?
Fuck! You! You're with them!
Are you surprised? You got mixed up in horrible things, Older. Ambushing and killing innocent people.
Innocent? You seriously think they were innocent? Puh.
And what exactly did our men do to you, By Rock Tower Pond?
I didn't know they were yours. We were sure they were from von Berghoff.
So that's what it's about. You're waging a private war against von Berghoff?
Von Berghoff is a swine. A great lord who changes sides at a whim.
He promised to help bring peace and order to this country.
Nonsense. Who was it that had King Wenceslas imprisoned? His League of Lords. He hides behind the law and at the same time breaks it himself. Just like the rest of the High Lords. It's all the same scum. Von Berghoff, von Rosenberg, Kunstadt, Lichtenberg, or whatever their names are. The thing that bothers me most is he got away from that ambush. At least one of them could have been taken out. One day you'll understand me, Henry. I didn't sell my honor. So go on. What are you waiting for? Kill me. Just like you killed my family.
این الان داره میگه که من طرف چیزم ونسلسم یعنی دارم با وامبرگ و لورد لیگینا می جنگم چون که طرف ونسلسم یعنی چون اینا ونسلس رو زندانی کردن شاهی که من میخوامش رو زندانی کردن دارم با اینا می جنگم ولی باز من جواب نگرفتم چرا ایشوان توف بین شماست آزادی برو
There's been enough bloodshed. I'll let you go. Stay here for now. Once the soldiers leave, I'll come back for you.
Thanks. It seems you understood at least some of what I told you. And have no fear. I'll leave the county as soon as I can. Von Berghoff won't know a thing.
Wait for me, Older.
Ha! I knew from the start you couldn't be trusted. I came to check on you, and what do I hear? You want to let that filthy traitor go free? You're one of them, aren't you? Tell me!
طرف ونسلسه.
What if I am?
Then you'll die like all the others. Traitors! These two are traitors! Kill them! Both! I'll get you!
لعنت بش. اینجا منم. یه دونه اینو بخور. یه مستر استرایک ناب.
Shoot you a bloody pulp fucker!
بی شرف. بجا. بیا بالا. یه پس گردنی بخور. بیا بالا. بیا بالا اینم. بابا خب اینجا باگه. چیکار کنم من؟ بیا بالا. بیر بینم. انا آقا. وای. چیز تناس برم سری کمکش. کلم هم زخمیه. وای کیپون تناس. اینجا بینم. بیا. اینجا بینم. نمستو. آی. این هم از یه مستر استرایک دیگه. لعنت بهت. از خرابه. چی مونده دیگه؟ اصلی نمونده که. این چه سمیه. این چه سمیه. رفته تو زمین. زود تیر بزنمش.
Oh, thank you, God, thank you. What the fuck? Von Berghoff will hang us for this. All of us.
There is no other way.
Damn it, Henry, what have you done? Completely innocent people have died. You let them be butchered like livestock. Why didn't you do something sooner? Why?
I decided to save Alder, and Hashek found out.
Jesus Christ.
Christ. Such carnage. Von Berghoff did this.
His right hand, Hashek.
Von Berghoff didn't want anything like this. We were just supposed to... Fuck!
He was taking revenge for the ambush.
If you'd listened to me, I told you to...
It doesn't matter anymore who told who what, goddammit! That was yesterday's shit! Now it's all new, and we're up to our necks in it!
Von Berghoff will be expecting Hashek to return.
Exactly! And when he finds out what happened, he'll raise Samin to the ground.
What are we going to do?
First, I have a few questions for Alder here.
All right. But quickly, please.
Does the name Istvan Toth mean anything to you?
Why do you ask?
Because I have a feeling you must have come across him. And he has something that belongs to me.
Aye. I know the name. He joined us not long ago.
He's a traitor!
Traitor or not, we can use every man who will stand against von Berghoff. But he's a foreigner. And I don't trust foreigners much.
Who are they? These allies of yours?
Good checks. for the most part. That's all you need to know about them.
They're common murderers. They took the lives of my people, innocent people.
No one who tries to strike bargains with von Berghoff is innocent in our eyes.
Now you've gone too far.
This is a war. All sorts of things can happen. As long as that criminal sits in Trotsky, there will be no peace in this domain.
There's no peace because of that very band of yours. The one you even left your own wedding for.
But we almost had him!
My God! Why do you punish me so?
Why did you join those bandits?
Because von Berghoff is a traitor. A scourge of this land. Isn't that clear?
Your father is his vassal. Didn't it occur to you what would happen when he found out? Besides, a noble siding with such a rabble.
If I'd known, I'd never have consented to such a thing, believe me.
Because your spine is so bent from old age that you can't even stand up tall and straight anymore. Those bandits, as you call them, are the only people in this domain with the courage to stand against injustice for a righteous cause. But it seems that means nothing to all you here.
Enough. Remember who we owe our lives to. Have a little humility. Since we've lost everything else because of you.
I'd rather live in squalor than in a golden cage as von Berghoff's rat.
What will we do?
Maybe if we throw him a bone, he'll bite and leave you alone. Where are your comrades hiding?
Son, tell them where that band is.
I'm no traitor. That would be sentencing them to death.
There's no time for heroism. It's either them or you.
What about justice for our people? Just look around you.
You're right. They're in Nabokov. They've captured old Yaramir and occupied his fortress.
If we're to save ourselves, we'll have to cover our tracks.
What do you propose?
Well, it might sound mad, but Hasek was planning to burn down the fortress. And
I think I know where this is going.
We must do the same.
Are you mad? Burn down our family seat?
Oh, older. Henry's right. It's the only way. We can't stay here and pretend nothing happened.
Do you have anywhere to go?
Yes, I suppose so.
Be sure to go as far as possible. And you should set off this very night and make sure no one sees you. We'll give you until morning, and then we'll send news to von Berghoff, and then it's in God's hands.
The two of us will go back to Trotsky now, and put on the best charade we can for von Berghoff.
And not a word to anyone about what happened here. Anyone.
If it all works out, and if we ever meet again, I'll repay you.
Let's not delay any longer, Alder. God protect us. And you as well.
We should ride back. Report this to von Berghoff.
من هنوز موندم این ایشوانتو این وسط چی کاره است. اینا که طرف ونسلس هم. عجیبه واسم. حرف نمیزنی؟ ناراحته کیپون. آجا اینا طرف ونسلس هم. نگران نباش.
Henry, do you think we made the right decision?
Definitely. You saw the hell Hasek and his men let loose, didn't you?
That's true. But...
نو بدیم بالای ذره.
God won't just let it go. I don't know if we should return to Trotsky at all. What if he notices something? What if we slip up? Fuck. What then?
We'll have to pretend we didn't want to get involved. And only survived due to luck.
Right. Hashek wanted to handle it himself and leave us behind. So we only just made it out. And... I don't know if I can do this.
We must. Like always.
آمه. خب دوستان حرفش جدیدی نزد. هی دوباره همونو تکرار میکرد هر وقت میرفتم پیشش. و باید بریم الان به برگوف گزارش بدیم ببینیم که چی شد دیگه. یه قصه از خودمون بسازیم بگیم که هشک تو جنگ مرد و ولی اونا رو آتیش زدیم و یه همچین چیزی. ببینیم چی میشه. امیدوارم لذت برده باشین تا قسمت بعدی و ادامه ماجرا. لینک بدم.